Hey guys, so first of all, I apologize for the noise in the background. There's a bunch of stuff going on here, but I wanted to make this video tonight, so I'm gonna do that anyway. So first of all, there was something strange happening in Chicago yesterday. We know that there were parties all over America, right, and even all over the world, but here, especially here in the United States, people were literally dancing in the streets in just about every major city, and that happened in Chicago too. But here's the weird thing. Initially in Chicago, downtown, there were some people, there were people there, but they were scattered. They were, and they were just standing there. There were a lot of people scattered, just standing there, looking at their cell phones. And I saw this on the news. A reporter went up to one of them. There were men and women, and a reporter went up to one of them, and he asked her, if she could, if she wants to talk about why they're there. Are they happy? Are they unhappy with the election results? Does she want to say anything? And she said she would prefer not to. It was like she was afraid to speak, or she knew that she shouldn't speak. So these people were organized, and they were doing something. Later the party started, and more people came, and but strange things are going on here. I don't know what side they were on. Maybe they're not on any side. I don't know if they're part of the Zersetzung campaign, right? If they were just there to monitor protesters and partiers, and either way, I don't know what side they're on. But I just wanted to point that out. It was weird. Moving on, I wanted to talk about something that I've heard this from other targets as well, and sometimes it is just striking how similar our lives are. I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but years ago, I heard this from another target who died. And I believe he was killed. I think he was poisoned. But he said that it was uncertain who his father was, and it's not that his mother didn't keep track. It's something happened. I don't know, but it was uncertain. And he said that it seems as though that there might be some kind of program where certain people are put together for a specific reason to bring offspring into the world, and they might not even realize it. They might not even know. Okay, this can happen through sperm donation and things like that, but it can also happen by force, I guess. But so I wanted to talk about this now. Some people already know that my dad died when I was very young. I was so young, I don't even remember him. I was a baby. He died. And I believe they killed him. I believe they killed him because he was a protector. He would have protected his wife and his kid. But here's the thing. A few years ago, my mother told me something. She told me that the man that I understood was my biological father, he had a problem. I think he had a low sperm count or something, and they could not conceive. And so they went to the doctor, and the doctor said that there was a procedure they could perform where they would combine the DNA of his sperm with the sperm of another man. Now, when my mother told me this, the first thing I thought was, so you had a sperm donor. But I looked up, because I didn't think, because I know that, there are procedures now where two men, a child can be conceived by two biological fathers, right? It's possible, where the sperm can be combined, and the DNA. But I didn't think it was possible all those years ago. But I looked this up, and it was possible. So I don't believe it was just that they got a sperm donor. I believe that the DNA was combined, which is what she said happened. That's what her doctor told her. And so that would mean I would have two biological fathers. The man who died when I was a baby, and then the other man who I don't know and I've never met. I would like to know. I would like to know if that is the case. Who is he? Is he a good guy? And more importantly, did he know what was happening? Right? Did he know about this program? Was I put in this program even before I was conceived, like so many others were? And I think about, a decade ago, I thought that all of this started with that fight online, and it didn't. It started long before that. And when my mom tells me some of the things that happened to her and to my dad, the man she was married to, They were targeted. They were targeted. At least my dad was. And I mean, the man that I've always known as my father. I've never met him. I met him when I was a baby, but I was too young. He died when I was so young, I don't remember him. He was clearly a target as well. So I'd want to know. I'm so curious now. The guy that, the second man whose sperm was used, whose DNA was used, did he know about this program and do it anyway, or was he completely unaware of what was happening? Was he a sperm donor, or did they, I don't know, did they take his sperm by force? We hear all the time about people being supposedly abducted by aliens, and for men their sperm is taken. For women, they have eggs taken, and they have a needle jabbed into their abdomen and eggs are taken out. And obviously it's not aliens, but it could be the government. Is there some kind of breeding program going on where people are being put together to bring offspring into this world with two specific lines, coming from two specific lines? But as for my second dad, if that is the case, I would like to be, either way, either way, there's some guy out there, if he's still alive even, who would be my biological father, right? Either I had two fathers because the DNA was combined, or there was a sperm donor. But the way my mother explained it, again, as I said, it appears that this procedure was performed where DNA from two men can be combined. And I'd like to know if this guy did he know at all about what was happening? Or is he completely innocent? And guys, I gotta tell you, if you're gonna donate sperm, I'm not against that for sure. I think you help a lot of people conceive, God bless you, but at the same time, you don't know if your kids are going to be, you don't know if they're gonna be okay. You don't know what's gonna happen to them. I'm just saying. Anyway, Dad, if you're out there, I hope you're okay. If you're even around anymore, I hope you're okay. Things are getting pretty bad here. But I hope that you were not part of this program. I hope that you've had a good life. I wish I could have known you.